Welcome back to some more Dragon Age the Veilguard. Last time we recruited our last companion, Emmerich, and ran around doing some other shit. I'm pretty sure this time on we have to, well, not this episode specifically, but we do have some main quests to do here. Meet Morgan, meet the Wardens. Of course, obviously, we're going to do a little bit of side questing today. First, to begin, why is Manfred wandering around by himself? Let's go see. It's debating, recording. I really just want to play the game, so apologies if I sound a little bit different or act a bit different. I'm a bit tired, but I'm also not tired enough to sleep. You know that feeling. So I figured I'd play a little bit and see what we can get up to today. Ah! Not us rock, paper, scissorsing. Damn. He's good at this shit. Okay. So, I think we're going to do the Halls of Necropolis first. Treviso, I know, has some shit going on as always. But I want to just sort of see what else is going on right now. Let's see. We went with Balara and Emmerich last time. Not the best group. So let's just see with Harding for a little bit and see what that is. If they have any bants. Maybe he has some magical knowledge for her since she's got, you know, unknown powers now. Also, I was thinking I might do this.
I'd also appreciate it if we could see to those displaced wisps.
For sure, dude.
Now, despite what you may have heard, spirits who dwell here do so willingly.
Okay.
Most of our working dead are animated by unthinking wisps, which are little more than
Oh, hello.
introduce you to some I must introduce you to Manfred.
I really hope the Long Watch idea of friendly is the same as everyone else's.
You guys ever met Manfred yet? Dang it.
We've done it.
Where was I going with my tangent? Okay, well, this way seems to be blocked for the time being. I just wanted to explore this way. Oh, I was gonna say maybe off stream, you know, outside of recording, I will check out the crossroads. I haven't been there in a while. I've got all the companions now, so I can open up some more areas, I think. And I just had a feeling that there's some things I'm missing since you can fast travel. You know, there's little areas off to the side that have probably opened up since we have new regions of the game. But at the moment, I'm just kind of like, let's just fast travel to where I need to go, especially since there's so many side quests and stuff. Hey, what's up, everybody? A note on ailments of the dead. Any watchers or visitors are to report at once if they witness imbalances such as dream cycles or broken auras amongst the necropolis' sacred inhabitants. If you are unsure, please seek out a senior watcher for a proper diagnosis. Gotcha. Oh, hey girl. And Vorgoth.
Thank you for coming, Rook. We're in need of your assistance.
Your letter spoke of hauntings?
Malign spirits freed by the gods.
They have concretized into a variety of forms. Left unchecked, these spirits will cause great harm.
They must be put to rest.
This haunting was once a spirit of curiosity.
It has turned to a darker purpose.
Gotcha. Oh, you got another quest?
Rook, Professor, a new group of Venatori trespass in the Shrouded Halls.
The gall of them!
They come in search of plunder.
We'll put a stop to that.
Okay. Truthfully, I wanted to talk to you, Vorgoth, and see what you're selling.
There is much to be done.
What began as an anatomical study has degenerated into a series of furious notes from several scholars on whether a skeleton can ever be said to be nude. Okay. And we got a gift for Emmerich as well. Okay.
That last
Minotaur.
wisps unlock this door. Let's take a look.
Oh god, that one's on the spikes here. Hey! Discover what's disturbing the wisps. Well, hello.
We're not alone.
Oh, that was it?
Well, that's a relief. Dead Venatori. How'd they get through a locked door?
An excellent question.
Well, luckily.
Sealed tight.
Okay, never mind.
Stand back.
Hello?
Are you Venatori? Are the sniffing rats? What form have you all? This vault's riches are mine. I tore them from the dead, and with me, they will remain.
Was that a demon?
I'm afraid so.
Oh, well.
And a powerful one, to have been kept behind such ancient locks instead of simply banished.
Let's search around. Maybe the Venatori know something.
Okay. Means sense we're here. Let's search. Words scrawled faintly in blood. They thought to flatter me with lies, so I sealed the door behind them. Okay. Oh, you don't need to do that. What we know, place sealed long ago, forgotten, forbidden, can sense magical loci projecting from here into upper world. How? Demons will manifest on those points, tied to seals. One demon loci is in the Anderfels, one back home in Tevinter, and one in Arlethan. Kill the demons of the loci, and the door to an inner chamber will unseal. Until entity inside the inner chamber is dead, lesser demons will keep returning. But we don't know how to leave this bloody place. Okay. So this is like a
This note says the door's
big old
seals
quest.
are tied to demons out in the world. Killing them unseals the door, but they'll keep returning until we destroy whatever's behind the door itself.
Right.
We can handle a few demons.
The Order would be grateful. I've never even heard of this spirit.
Let's keep an eye out.
To effect a proper cleansing of the vaults of the beloved. Should malign spirits find their way into the vaults, they will be drawn again and again. After you dry them out, you must light candles to keep them from returning.
These are instructions. Lighting candles will drive away malign spirits from the vaults.
An ancient practice. Let us see if it avails us.
Okay, what candles are we talking about?
That's the last of them. Let's look for those candles we have that will cleanse this place.
Okay. There's a couple. Nope. Fuck. Before they come back. Okay.
Last candle. The vaults should be quiet now.
Hey.
The air grows lighter already.
Ooh. Strange painting.
What do you dream of in the dark?
Oh.
No! Not yet! Don't bury me! I'm alive! I'm still alive!
Bro.
It's open. There's light.
Okay. That's it. It's kind of grim. Okay. It's probably going to be in here. Alright, what's going on here?
There's a haunting.
Burgeoning malice. Okay. Hey. Come play. Alright.
Thing was like an evil Manfred.
Manfred would never be so vicious. Though, when pressed the wrong way, errant spirits of curiosity sometimes turn to malice.
You don't need to get in my face like that, Emmerich.
That skeleton that used to be a spirit of curiosity is gone.
Our gratitude. The magic animating this haunting is ancient.
The gods stole its slumber.
Okay.
There are no further signs of the Venatori. However, we may wish to send some back as
Another-
cautionary examples to the rest.
Stop a sleepless spirit. Oh, an Arlahan, okay.
Do you hail from Ferelden, Harding?
Born and raised near Redcliffe.
These two are barely
Just
talking.
a regular place. Nothing fancy, like where you're from.
Ferelden's a storied kingdom. Its heroes have shaped the path of our age.
Hello?
That's the nicest thing anyone up here has said about her.
Right. Oh,
Ferelden's a storied kingdom. Its heroes have shaped the path of our age.
That's the nicest thing anyone up here has said about Ferelden.
the hell?
Most people talk about how Ferelden's just dogs and mud.
Terrible. You mustn't pay them.
Let us go to Treviso, because we told them we would go back to Treviso next. And Lucanus is with us again, so we can have him exploring the city with us a little bit. Alright, there's a quest here we need to unlock.
Rook, Viago and I are visiting the
Oh,
new
yeah,
memorial
that's right.
for those we've recently lost.
After all you have done, you are most welcome to join us.
Of course.
Thank you.
Let's go. Yeah, we're gonna let everything load in first. I don't think I've ever been here before.
We're not here to be formal. There have been enough funerals.
Did you know? I was just turning to say something to Air the other day. Before I remembered, she was no longer there.
Fletcher.
I didn't know Chance for long, but he seemed like a good man.
Terrible taste in furniture. He always smothered everything in gold. I'll miss hearing him complaining that I complain about it.
The diamond, the entire city feels so empty. I wonder if it will ever not feel that way.
Your help in pushing back the blight has given the crows a chance to mourn. I know Treviso will recover.
I'm only a visitor, but I don't think Treviso will stay down for long.
I'm told we are a charmingly stubborn people.
The blight, that is the problem. But you did fight it back. If we did it once, we can do it again.
Let's hope there is something in that.
When did you get here?
A while ago, I was reading the letters. Messages for loved ones, prayers to the Maker. A few letters are to people I would have liked to know again.
I don't like the way this is worded. I know this question is like, do you believe in like what? Are you religious? But do you believe in anything?
All these words for the dead. Do you believe anyone or anything sees them?
After I was captured by the Venatori, I would have said no. How could the Maker or any power permit what happened in that place? After all we have seen, I still don't know who, if anyone, hears our cries. But now, I hope they do.
Who else did you lose in Treviso? Other crows?
A few. Not all were crows. Some just lived daily lives in the city. Local merchants, people who put out the morning coffee as we headed to bed. After the ossuary, I wanted to walk by and see them again. As if I could return to where I left off.
Is there anything else we should say?
I did mention this isn't formal.
But we should do something.
A toast, then. Something we promise the dead we will think about over drinks to come.
I don't want to be dour and like vengeance and stuff. You know, like we're gonna get to that, okay? Let's honor the dead themselves. You know, but that's kind of final. I don't know. I don't really like the future either. I think the dead, you know, that seems respectful. Like we'll honor your sacrifices and shit. You know, the future I kind of like because it's like, okay, we will rebuild. You know, we will move on. But again, that has negative connotations of like, sucks to suck. You weren't here.
Those we lost, they'll never be forgotten.
Never is a long time. But let us try. The crows rule Antiva. And tonight, we mourn with her.
Okay. Oh my god, another fucking quest is showing up here. Can you guys go one day without having an issue? Treviso sucks. God, if this is Jacobus. Oh. Dearest Viago, you may not believe this, but I've learned something about those boorish Anton that may be useful. Send someone when you can, or come by with Taya. I have some new pieces to show. Regards, Mistress Trella, proprietress of the Trella Gallery of Fine Art. Okay. Listen to the gallery owner. Find the art gallery. Damn, this city sucks. I'm very interested in seeing the other side of Emirath. This is the blighted place. Okay.
Hello? All right?
I unlocked the door. Come in, please.
Are you chill? What's going on? Whoa. Whoa. What kind of shit you got in here? Low poly. What is this? Okay, let's talk to her first before we snoop. Why are the chairs faced away? Guess they're looking at the walls, but still. Kind of strange. The infamous armor. The best armor in the game, question mark?
Saviors, welcome.
Iago said you had information on the Anton. Are they after you?
They barricaded me in and said I would starve unless I handed over the contents of my gallery.
Why didn't they just take it?
Lately, they've been taking paintings, sculptures, all sorts of treasures. And to think I overheard someone in the market yesterday bragging about dealing with the atrocious brutes. The market master might know more about what those dreadful Antam are up to.
Because you freed her, Mr. Strella is happy to sell you her wares. Okay. Like, was I not gonna free her? What? They made it sound like that was a choice. What do you mean? Okay.
I'm in your debt. Please look around.
Do you like have anything? Some decor, I guess. Might as well just buy it. And then we got 2 mementos. Call of the Carnival. Simple skin tensioned over hardwood, strapped for travel. In Antiva, the drummer is at the fore, calling crowds to join. What follows is cacophonous, and the beat is ever strong. The earliest style, this is with first hands, with the earliest style of elven carving, the simple made, permanent, a balm to soothe children and other new mortals when all else in existence has been revealed as temporary. Okay.
I hope
Oh, sorry about that chair. I mean, not Snoop, sorry. Oh, thank you. The secret stash here. Randy Dowager Volume 3. I think I don't have Volume 2 yet. Ooh, Lucanus. Look at that. Got you some new armor.
Hello. This might sound strange, but I was told you might know about Antam stealing paintings.
It's bad for business. And somebody here knows something. Everyone notices the master of the market. But you, stay hidden. Listen near the stalls. You might learn something about our Antam art collectors.
Okay. Some stealth.
Let's listen carefully around the market. Don't want to scare anyone off.
Barely any customers today.
It's a wonder anyone still lives in the city, the way it is now.
Hardly got any sleep last night. Just the thought of living next to the blight.
Makes you sick, doesn't it?
I really like the Mordwatch outfits. Except for that one that I didn't like, but you know what I mean. This is like a tuxedo. It's like a little, you know, Lucanus. Look at me, I'm wearing nice clothes.
But I mean, Antam, I didn't think they went in for things like fancy paintings.
I wouldn't know anything about...
Well, that would explain the Arntam who came by not an hour ago. They took my best sculpts without paying.
Huh. Right here?
Oh, yes. I did hear they've been piling up stolen goods in a camp in the Drowned district.
Okay. That sounds like a clue. I would love it if you two, like, talked, though, Emmerich and Lucanus, you know. Go ahead and do a little banter, you know? I won't judge. Like, at this point, it feels like I should just be taking Ballara and Harding with me, since they're yapping. They're yapping about everything and anything. How do I get over there? Oh, there's a bridge. Okay. Of course there is. Of course there's a fucking bridge that hasn't spawned in yet. Okay.
Let's look around for that stolen art. And decide what the Arntam are doing with it. Nothing here.
Okay.
There's nothing of interest here either.
Strange. You'd think a few statues would stand out.
Right?
Still nothing. I don't see anything that merchant in the market was talking about. No stolen art. We should go back and talk to him.
If you say so. Ow. I also, like, I don't hate it, but I'm very surprised that I'm such a fan of Sword and Shield, you know? It's such a boring little thing. Like, Monster Hunter Sword and Shield is pretty fun, even though I'm not good at it, but it's like, okay, you kind of popped off with that design. But, you know, I figured I'd be more into two-hander, but it's just so bleh. My weapons aren't that good either. Merchants? What happened? Oh. Blonde Lucanus can't hurt you. What the hell is this?
Honestly, the blight might be a good thing.
What's going on with him? What's with the lighting here? Torn note. And tell the other... Ugh. Sorry, Venatori again. That's what I'm... And tell the other Venatori to watch for people sniffing about. I don't want to jeopardize our arrangement with the Antom. The magical components they're asking for are rare, but they've delivered some of the best, some of Treviso's brightest artwork. The collectors back home are very pleased. The next exchange will be in the Antom camp in the center of the city. I'll find you after.
That merchant who said the Antom stole his artwork. He's with the Venatori. I bet he caught us listening in.
And so he purposefully sent us off on a wild chase.
The note said the Antam had... Okay. We're close to the camp where Antam are trading with the Venatori for magical components.
Okay. Before we go in, let's let it load. Assets. I don't like the floating assets. Okay. That is some Venatori and Antom, just like they said. Charred warning note. Do not be so afraid of magic. We must throw off the superstitions which yoked us under the Cune. The Venatori's enchanted powders and crystals have already produced wonderful new effects in the Gatlock. More power, more displacement, a heat like dragon's fire. But it is not ready. I have gone for burn salve. The Venatori and I will find the correct mixtures soon.
This note is about Gatlock, that Canary blasting powder. The Antam are using magical components from the Venatori to make it more explosive. Much more explosive.
Alchemy is fraught with peril at the best of times. Adding in enchanted components...
We must go to Dejan Viago with this as soon as possible.
Agreed.
Okay. We'll go back to Teo and Viago. Hello.
You fought Darkspawn.
None of them touched me.
I will inspect you later.
All right.
Am I interrupting something?
Good news?
The Venatori are helping the Antam make their Gatlock explosives even more powerful.
What?
It's not ready yet. They're still experimenting.
Then we have some time. The crows will investigate.
We had better. I am sure we'd be among the Antam's first targets.
Well, that sounds like come back later. To fucking Treviso. Oh, he's going back to Treviso. I fucking hate it here so much. Let's. We're gonna go. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to Arlathan. There's just a couple quests here. One's with some spirit thing that happened in the Necropolis. The other, I'm not really sure what's going on. And then we'll go to Docktown because we'll do a main, you know, Morgan. We need to talk to Morgan, and then it's also got something going on with spirits. And then this Hossberg Wetlands will leave for later because that seems like a lot of shit going on there. Whoa. Hello?
Over there. That could be the haunting spirit
Okay.
Mother told us about.
The Veilguard talked about a spirit roaming his cult. Since the gods showed up, we called the Nocturnix. Sleep was stolen by the gods. Now, it steals other people's dreams.
Oh. Why did I get approval? What did I do? Oh, fuck. Ready? I don't think you're ready for this jelly. Oh, shit.
Arlington sure doesn't need any more trouble, that is. Maybe now he'll get the sleep that was stolen from him.
Okay. And then there should be another spirit here, right? Yep. This is a demon, not a spirit. It's different. Hello? Any demons in chat? Where? What are we looking at?
What were we talking about?
Thanks again for dinner last night, Lucanus. That cream sauce.
A little mustard makes the difference. Though, my supplier in Treviso is...
Oh, so... Hey, what's the best thing you've ever eaten? Something fancy?
We ate a prisoner's nightmare. He dreamed a bloodthirsty tree with 10,000 branches. She was asking me, Spite.
Spite jump scare. So what's the answer? Okay. Hello? Oh.
It's not enough you disturb my sleep. Now you interrupt my journey in the waking world.
Okay.
Sounds like the trapped demon in the Necropolis.
Is it great that shapes you? I'll flay you alive before you find the treasure and repair.
Ow, bitch. Yeah, get fucked. Oh, this is the formless one. This is the formless one. Woo! Get knocked off. Get knocked off. I don't think he's gonna get knocked off. Okay, stop it. Stop it. Okay. Ooh. You brought it.
It sounded exactly like the one.
Yeah, it's probably like an
that sealed
aspect of
door
the same
to
demon
Necropolis.
dude.
You're right.
The note I found said we had to defeat lesser demons before we could reach the one sealed away. But maybe it was wrong and they're all the same demon.
I think it's just like an aspect of the same demon dude, okay? It's not that deep. It's just not that deep, dude.
Red Leary will be showing up all over the city.
Okay. Oh. Who's...
What a fool I was.
Ah.
Keeping well?
Oh.
Everything okay?
Everything is fine.
Absolutely. I'm not in the pocket of some magister, and now he knows for sure.
You would have done the same, to be sure.
Or maybe I just trusted you, like a fool. High Bloods. You just can't help but think about the rest of us, can you?
All right.
Ugh, I shouldn't have said that.
High Bloods.
High Bloods? Is he?
Altus Mage, born and bred. Literally, bred in his case.
Yeah, I figured. You don't call yourself the Viper and walk around with that get-up unless you've got something to hide.
A fancy family name in his case.
Which name? Would I know it?
Nah, not my story to tell.
You want to talk?
Can I help?
No need to fuss. Everyone's on edge with all the city's troubles. The worst part? He's probably right. I would have investigated me too. You just can't trust them in Ratha's Templar. Not right now.
Are you a Templar? I didn't know he was a Templar. The Templars know you're here?
You're a Shadow Dragon. Aren't the other Templars suspicious?
Most of them don't notice me, or what I do.
What do you do?
I organize the documents in the archives downtown, in the cellar.
Administrative work.
Your administration?
It's a job. Beats sleeping in the rain. Probably thought I'd be doing something heroic, huh? So did I. Once. The cellar's where they store things they don't want to deal with. Difficult ideas, difficult people.
So you joined the Shadow Dragons?
I never really fit anywhere else. Could never be what people wanted. That story's too common around here. The other shadows get it. No questions asked.
So why be a Templar?
So why even be a Templar?
I used to be a soldier. Being a Templar's not far off. Joining the military is one of the ways you get respect, as Soparati. All the men in my family are military. My father, well, he made it clear that if I wanted to live as a man, I'd have to be a soldier.
That sounds tough. Now being a soldier, a Templar.
You ever stick to something because change is too hard?
Oh yeah. Don't even get me started.
Because we can't fight on all fronts. I get it.
My family's military too.
My family's military too. My father commanded legions near Ventus. That's where he found me.
Found you?
I'm adopted.
Oh.
Which was obvious to most people who saw me.
I didn't know
with my
Rook was
family.
adopted.
They found me as a baby on the battlefield after a skirmish. Never figured out how I got there.
A dwarven child with a human family.
It was a little odd, but people mostly accepted it.
And you didn't want to get into the family business either, huh? Look us. Out here in the shining capital city.
Making a difference.
So we can make it better.
You know, I hear the city does shine. If you look at it right.
There's more? Oh, okay. Military family again. Viper should have trusted you. Like, I don't know. I tend to, I'm sort of learning this about myself. I tend to be, friendship is magic as far as dialogue choices, you know. I'm like, no, we're all friends. We gotta trust each other. But like, I don't know. I think I'm just having a hard time understanding where the mistrust is coming from. You know, I get that there's Venatori in the city, but it just feels like after the Minrathous attack, all of a sudden now it's like, there's an inside job. Somebody did, you know, like, I don't see the connection of how we stopped the Blight from hitting the city, you know, and the Venatori didn't take over. So like, where's this sort of corruption that's coming from the inside angle coming from now? So that's kind of why I'm like, you know, what, Viper was in the wrong here. But I also, from a logical standpoint, understand. Even Targon said, like, I get it. I would have searched me too, but I don't know. I don't really see the 2 + 2 isn't adding up for me.
Friends should trust each other.
In a perfect world, they do. It's fine. It'll be fine. In a couple days, we'll be fighting over who said sorry better. Thanks for checking in, Rook. Keep safe out there.
Yeah, no worries. I didn't know it was going to be a whole dialogue thing. Honestly, I was just saying hi. Just, hello, do I know you? Are you Mayvar's? Yeah, it is May. Okay, she looked a lot different in the overworld.
I wanted to catch up on what's happened in the city with the Shadow Dragons.
Okay, this shoulder piece.
It's gotten worse.
He's a paid
recently.
actor.
Venatori sympathizers are everywhere in the halls of power. Feels like we're fighting against the tide sometimes.
We fought tides before.
We've withstood the Canary tide for centuries. We're still fighting that war. What's one more? We just do what we can, bit by bit. That's how you survive the tide.
I admire that spirit, Rook. It's something you have in common with the others here. I won't give up, I promise you that. I owe it to all of you, and to the people of Tevinter. When my father revealed me to the Imperium as his heir, he taught me the duty of a Magister. I may not hold the title anymore, but I have not forgotten his lessons.
A Magister's duty.
Magister Athenair Talani was your father? They say he was one of the good Magisters.
My father was honorable, kind, and generous. He clung to his principles when others took leave of theirs, and got himself killed. Damn my father's goodness.
Revealed to the Imperium.
You had to be revealed to the Magisterium.
A Magister must declare the inheritor of their seat. They were expecting a young man, but we decided that I would show them who I truly was. I was 15 and standing in front of all those Magisters. Their gazes told me they believed I didn't belong. But my father was behind me every step. Mayvar's Talani, he told me, you deserve to be here. Stand tall and claim your birthright. And I did.
15. Speaking to the Magisterium and showing them who you are. That must have taken so much courage.
We never think we're brave enough, do we? Until we're called upon.
It's true. Sorry, I feel like I'm trying to look for trans metaphors in every little thing I can, but was it a misogyny thing, or was it like, because she was like, you know, they're expecting a man and then I showed up, so I don't know, or like, again, I don't want to go too far into it, but like, is it just because they were expecting, you know, it's a male dominated society, and so they weren't expecting a woman to be the successor, or was it like, you know, you're not a real man, you can't be with us because you're, or I don't know. Well, no, that wouldn't make sense because, yeah, okay, it's a misogyny thing, must be.
Whatever you're up against, gods, cults, blight, you know where to find me.
Now I won't keep you any longer. The world is troubled and we both have our parts to play. Good luck, Rook. Bring the light.
You got it, dude. Okay. So, I was thinking about switching my party up, but it makes sense to bring Bellara, since I think she's gonna have maybe some dialogue with Morgan. And then Lucanus has been shelved for so long, I just want to keep bringing him around when I can, so we'll bring him with us on this quest as well.
You return.
It's the trapped spirit from the Necropolis.
Is it pride that brought you? Do you think you can succeed in facing me where the Venatori failed?
Oh, okay. It's fine, we're fine. Where did... get me out of these things. Oh my god, I'm getting no healing from these potions. That sucks. I think most of it's from siphon damage, so that's probably why. Ah, okay. I'm burning. Okay. Go ahead and heal me. Thank you. Okay.
Two demons down. Or two versions of the same demon.
I've seen spirits in Arlethan split themselves like this, but they never went as far as this demon's avatars.
They'll come back if we don't find the rest.
Ooh.
And another Fenrirel altar.
Oh. Earthemiel's shield. Oh. Okay, you can't jump with a crystal. Love it. What's going on there? I don't think we can go over there, so let's... Is that it? It's just like that, I guess. Okay. So we have to go talk to Morgan here in Darktown. There we go. There's some chests here we need to open up as well. Sorry, Lucanas. Oh. Okay, what is...
Call that dish?
Oh, these guys need to stop talking about food.
Grilled chorizo with citrus bagna cauda. The fish is named after the city, you see?
Oh, well, I liked it a lot.
I'm glad. It was one of my favorites growing up.
I think, well, maybe only you and I should be cooking from now on.
I see. I can't get to this courtyard, huh? Oh. Well, maybe I can. There's stairs right here, Dungus. You know, it's cute that they have something to bond over, but I'm also like, can you guys talk about something other than food? Because they're like, we're the ones who cook. You answer the messages. We knew you'd follow. The Chantry sisters keep their secrets close. They waste the Chantry's gifts on the unworthy. Far better the power they hoard fall to us, to those who can guide with wiser hands. Ah! As soon as that music kicked in, I was like, wait a minute, this seems like a fight. So... okay, we can do this. Ooh.
Sure, here we go.
Oh, so many secrets. This is a different area, right? Yeah, I don't think we care about this area at the moment. No. Sorry, I'm just orienting myself a little bit here. Okay, this is nothing. I need to go over here. Shifting map. And a common mall. Okay. Inscription at the Wall of Light. For those lost to us throughout our glorious history, whether claimed by victory, tragedy, or the ever onward march of time, a light to remember the dead, may they shine in eternum. I was wondering what this place was. Is this compassion? Because you helped the spirit, eulogy, remember Docktown's forgotten.
Whisper through the Fae. My own name changed. I am now
Oh.
eulogy.
Okay.
I will remember them. A light glowing in memory.
Cool, but again, that doesn't feel like a choice. That feels like, okay, you played the game. Holy shit, Lucanus is short. Okay, sorry. She was on a... she was up on a higher bit of rock. I mean, he is still the same height as her, but I thought he was like short.
Docktown's never short on nightlife, is it?
In my favorite
Is it
serial,
night?
there's a showdown in a secret market that only opens every third full moon. What moon is it now? Is it real? Can we go there?
Girl.
The others. About taking over the cooking rotation?
Ah.
Just the two of us?
Oh, how'd it go? Did anyone seem upset?
Except for Harding. They were all dreading any meal not prepared by us.
Oh, that's great. Well, not the dread, but then they're okay with not cooking.
They had some requests, but none that seemed unreasonable.
Okay. Glad you two figured out cooking. Evidence of a deal. C. It was whispers in the fog. Only that. But then it was a voice and an offer. I know it spoke. After everything that's happened, how can I say no? I won't write again, so take care.
Whispers. Offers. Someone made a deal with the demon.
Abominations. Old flyer. You were talking about this place. It went under. No surprise. The only thing on the menu was sausage sauced with nut butter stuffed into a bun. The buns are alright, I suppose. Scribbled on an aged advertisement for Wet's Meat. Talk to Morrigan at the Cobbled Swan. That's not Morrigan, is it? Oh, it's Harding. Oh. Oh, Harding wanted to be here.
What's happening to this city?
Floating head Harding. Can't hurt you. Okay. Sure. The team pursues leads that reveal disturbing information about the spread of the Blight, but also gains some unexpected aid.
Why did Morgan want to meet in Minrathous? Isn't she helping the Veil Jumpers in Arlathan?
Indeed. But today we have a guest, and she needed the anonymity that only a city provides.
Who?
Well, look who
Oh.
it is.
Oh.
Good to see you, Lace.
Rook, you remember how Varric and I served the Inquisition? Well, this is Inquisitor Adar, the woman who led us all.
I'm sorry. I'm getting like glimpses of who my Inquisitor was in Inquisition, and I was not expecting. They did not match up, to be honest. It took me a good second to realize, oh, this is my Inquisitor I made at the beginning of the game. I don't remember her at all. Because it is. I don't think it's the same. They don't look the same. I really need to try and log in. Logan? I need to log in to Inquisition, but I think the issue is I have all the Dragon Age games on Origins, except for this one's on Steam. So for some reason my Origins account is like locked out. I'll try and log in again just to see if I have the game installed or whatever, and I can take a picture of my actual Adar, but anyways, Inquisitor jump scare. Okay, I was not expecting to beat the Inquisitor right now. Let's see. Like Adari. Harding does know everyone.
How many famous people do you know, Harding? Should I expect
Well, he might.
Divine to show up?
She also served in the Inquisition, but we didn't talk much.
Morrigan and Harding have told me about what you've accomplished since taking over for Varric. You've put together an impressive team, and you've got the best chance, maybe the only chance, to stop Algernon and Gillenane.
I mean, it is kind of, where the fuck are you, Inquisitor? What do you, like, I don't want to blame her, but also, like, this is on you. Why aren't you doing this? You can count on me, though.
I won't let you down.
Don't worry about me. Worry about the people you've recruited, and about the people depending on you. I only sealed the breach because I had people like Cassandra, Liliana, and Cullen with me from the start. Without Dorian's magic and Josephine's diplomacy, we never would have come together to stop Corypheus. Years later, I had to disband the Inquisition, but I never lost the friends who had gotten me through it all. Ultimately, they're the only ones you can really count on. Do right by them, and you'll find your way.
We've got the makings of a good team, I think. We'll do our best.
And while you do so, Rook, the Inquisitor will do her best to ensure that the rest of the world remains intact. A daunting prospect, given that most of the South is under siege by Darkspawn.
It's that bad?
If not for the Inquisitor, the South would have collapsed
Okay.
completely.
Okay.
She has not been
Thank you.
idle while
Thank you for
assembled your
explaining.
team.
Thank you for explaining where she's been. How are you here?
If the South is in such turmoil, why come up here just to talk? And how did you get here so fast?
Did you think you were the only one to unlock the secrets
Oh,
of the Illuvians?
that makes sense.
Morrigan helped the Inquisition use the Illuvians to travel.
While I lack the Dreadwolf's Viravus, I may still scurry between the walls of this world to be where I might do the most good. The Inquisitor asked to meet you, and I thought it might help you to meet her.
Okay. Tell me more about the South.
I thought the gods were mostly active up here. It's really that bad in the South?
Algernon and Gillenane have indeed restricted their activities to the north. But the forces they deployed to the south, the strange new Darkspawn, have spread fear and corruption greater than any blight in history.
Even worse than the fifth blight?
Center of Orlais.
Jeez.
Valroyo and Halamshire
Whoa.
were barely holding out. Ferelden would have fallen already if not for help from Orzammar. With Denerim lost, the Ferelden
Denerim's lost?
the line at Redcliffe. The
Oh
Free
my God.
Marches have the worst of it.
Acting Viscount Aveline.
Valen led the evacuation of Kirkwall. She's taking her people and what's left of her army to help
Ew.
Prince Vale keep
Sebastian mentioned.
Maker, we didn't know. My mom.
Don't worry. I called in a favor with the Divine. Your mother's safe with some old friends.
Thank you.
The Inquisition might be gone, but my name still carries some weight. I've used it to get people working together where they can. Again, the South is my problem, not yours, Rook. You stop the gods, and I'll make sure the rest of Thedas doesn't fall to the Blight.
I don't really need spies. I don't, my Rook's not really a spy kind of guy. Connections might be good. We don't really have a lot of, I mean, we're making headway though, Like the Mornwatch is pretty chill. Veil Jumpers are pretty chill. They just kind of, the Veil Jumpers have a lot of issues, but I mean, they're friends with us. The Wardens we need some help with. The Crows, they're kind of dwindling. We're good with the Shadow Dragons. Like we have good connections, so I think we need an army. Out of the
I have
three.
a team, but not much in the way of forces. If there's any military support you can spare.
I'm sorry. Our forces in the South are stretched thin already.
Makes sense.
And I'm afraid the Grey Warden leadership doesn't think much more highly of me than they do of you.
The Inquisitor did not come all this way to leave you with empty words, however. She brought something no one else could.
A
skill point.
We've found others like it in the crossroads. Where'd you find yours?
I found it right around the time Solus's ritual failed, when he was pulled into the Fade. We've examined the magic, and it's tied to the Veil. To him. Somehow.
Solus is ancient, and his magic is part of him in a way far beyond that of mortals. I suggest you take it to the crossroads and see if something in the lighthouse calls to it. Perhaps it will yield some insight into your new ally.
Solus is trapped. I want to say that, but in like a, you know, I don't know what the context would be. You know, it's like, that's just a statement. You know, I don't want it to be like he can't do any harm or something. You know, it's just like, you know, it's a fact. Solus is trapped. The only reason I'm not saying Solus is helping is because I don't want to give him credit. Fuck Solus. You know, but also he is kind of helping. So.
Solus is trapped in the Fade. He's not my biggest concern at the moment.
Solus is trapped in your dreams, and while he cannot match Elganon or Gillenane in strength, he is far more cunning. He is the Dreadwolf. He led a rebellion that lasted centuries. How many times do you think the gods thought him trapped and helpless?
I considered Solus a friend. I'd hoped to convince him to see reason. It's too late for that now. But still, if this can give you some insight, help you understand him, whatever it turns out to be, I hope that it helps.
Okay.
We should go, Inquisitor.
I'll take
The
a fucking
armies
skill
in the
point, dude.
south need you.
Right. Harding, stay sharp. You're my eyes in the north.
Always, Inquisitor.
Rook, good luck. If I come across anything else that can help, you'll be the first to know.
Thank you.
God, Harding is so cute. All the companions are so cute in their own way. And I like them all. But also, like, yeah, I feel like I want to romance Harding in another playthrough. But yeah, oh god, my Inquisitor is not. It is not the Inquisitor I remember. I'm very curious to see if there's more of a part the Inquisitor has to play in this story. I haven't, you know, I've skipped over spoilery screenshots, but I do know that there is some sort of Solavellan, you know, female Dalish Inquisitor. You know, there is some sort of like more given to that storyline than other Inquisitors. So, like I said, I'm just curious, like, is there anything for an Inquisitor that is not specifically that one? But we'll see.
Rook, welcome to the Hosberg wetlands. I'd say make yourself comfortable.
This place is...
Foreboding?
Yes. Well, foreboding is normal here, but it's worse than usual.
The Blight's always a problem in the Anderfels. It's not strange to find a corrupted patch of forest or swamp.
What is strange is the sudden surge of blight through the Hosberg wetlands. Much like the village you found, the blight here struck too quickly, and in strange forms.
It's choked the whole area, and the local village, Lavendel, was caught in it. But they're survivors. We can be grateful for that.
I knew this would happen. It's good you're here.
If there was a place that needed wardens...
Then here we are.
As far as we can tell, the gods you're chasing weren't here directly.
If the Blight's really changed, then the changes are widespread. As for how much...
I can almost sense something in there. Another sound under the Blight's usual song.
Stories say Warden sensed blight. I never thought it was literal.
It happens when you join the Order. But that's more than I should say.
When we met, you tried to block the sound out. Now you hear too much.
If it helps, that's what we're here for.
What are you working on, dude? We need a plan.
All right, tell me there's a plan.
We heard rumors of the surge here and volunteered to investigate. The first warden expects a report. Soon.
If we want proof the Blight's changed, then this place is where to find it.
But the way the Blight left the village, we've had our hands full just keeping it back and helping the sick.
You need more to study.
Yes. The odd growths the Blight has formed, like boils, They surround Lavendel. I need more samples.
You two research the blight?
So you two study the blight?
Formally?
God, what is going on with their hair?
Well, maybe. It depends on your definition.
We travel a lot, and tend to get sidetracked by weird problems.
Who knew I'd roam so far for Marley? If we want to help, we need to learn what we're dealing with.
I'm on it.
Leave it to me.
You can't just handle blight. I'll give you something to contain it. And watch for darkspawn.
I'll try not to die.
We'd prefer you didn't.
So be careful.
I'm fine. I was gonna say, I think I might just do some codex and wrap up. But I'm also like, maybe not. I'm intrigued on where we're going here. Let us at least change our party up. I want to have Davrin for the Grey Warden shit. And then let's go with Neb. We haven't ran around with Neb in a while. Let's see if these two have some banter. So this is like a Warden outpost, or what? I'm assuming so with all the Griffin iconography. Oh, I thought that was going to be something I could slide under. That's fun. Hello.
Need something?
I'd like to trade with you. Oh shit. Okay, this shit's far away, dude. Ooh, yeah, this feels like a decent place to stop for today. Greetings from the gallery. Dearest Rook, a wonderful thing. The crows have recovered some of the Trevisan artwork stolen by the Antam. Viago and Taya told me all about it when I had them over for dinner. Those loutish Antam were about to take their ill-gotten goods by boats to Minrathis. Can you imagine selling the jewels of our artistry to some Boris Magister's parlors? Luckily, Viago's compatriots put an end to it. My heart felt 3 times lighter when I learned that, and I'm sure yours does too. You and your friends take care, darling. Mournwatch. Overview of spirits malign. Malign spirits are inevitable. We understand what manifests them directly in our world. Jealousy, arrogance, greed, rage, and fear, bolstered very often by bloodshed. Corruption of the undead is more insidious. It takes a significant disruption in the Fade, a more powerful spirit, or other mystical conditions to transform a normally serene denizen of the necropolis into one of the malicious dead. Luckily, after banishing such spirits, we may recover the corpse and once again infuse it with a benign possessor. In circumstances where mortal suasion is behind a peaceful spirit's downfall, the penalty is clear. The lives and bodies of those who tamper with the undead of the necropolis are forfeit unto the Mournwatch. Templars in Navarra. I'm interested. Tevinter commentary about Templars and other nations. There's a note from Emmerich at the bottom. Navarra is not unlike the Imperium when it comes to Templars. Navarran Templars still put down anyone foolish enough to be possessed by a demon. This is sensible. It is the best use of an attack dog if you are obliged to set one at the gates. Their political power, however, is thin. They're not beholden to the necromancers, but the necromancers don't always yield. It is how they ban the Templars from their crypts. How cynical, these unvarnished opinions of our kingdom. Navarra's Templars are hardly banned from the Grand Necropolis. There's simply a tacit agreement that any trouble arising there is best left to necromancers with a certain amount of experience. Abominations in Tevinter from Dorian and Divine Victoria. One of the 3 Divine Victorias, because we can't choose who Divine Victoria is. Anyways. Why do Tevinter mages seem less prone to demonic possession than those in the south? First of all, our mages are not immune to possession, and it does happen as it does everywhere. But yes, abominations seem to show less frequently. This is not a question of talent, as some may believe. The difference is one of acceptance and education. Here, a mage child is celebrated, their magic is a gift, and they are taught, with objectivity, how to use it. They are shown possibilities, not just pitfalls. In my time in this, not just pitfalls. In the time in the South, I've seen how your mages are treated. You cage them with Templars, with walls, but most of all with shame. They learn to hate and fear everything that they are. When they are told that every spell they cast may open them to possession, every magical action becomes fraught. Is it any surprise then that magic becomes what they believe it to be, their downfall? Rithamiel's Shield. Barely legible writing on crumbling parchment. It is now winter. Lusican's disciples continue their feud with the priests of Rithamiel over the plans. Now, instead of a shield for the city created to the god of beauty specifications, the priests of night demand that the skybound fortress be transformed to deliver overwhelming force. Why defend against those across the sea when he may destroy them instead? And beauty's devotees, gentle souls oft chosen for their wit and creativity, quailed before Lucasan's might and gave ground. Lusicon, sorry. Thus, we builders find ourselves scouring the depths of the ancient catacombs in search of lost elven magic to satisfy the demands of night. Gods have mercy, will its enterprise never end. Randy Dowager, Part 3. Like I said, we didn't find Part 2. A sadly pristine and unread quarterly missive of suspect virtue. The Randy Dowager welcomes both season and heat by reprinting their nightly needs, being a wartime tale of lines crossed, blows traded, and love's promise to bridge any separation with cunning intent. A timely tale of tensions relieved by soldiers coming together. The Randy Dowager, exhibitions for the noble of thoughts, but spry of step. The lady herself says, historically questionable, but one does prefer the relief of a happy ending. For those who shy from politics, but a little else. 3 scarves fluttered in shock out of 5. Letter to Dorian from Varric. I don't even know where I got this from. Sparkler. Thanks for the book recommendations. The library in the Viscount's Keep could use a little more class. Kirkwall has been a lot calmer since I got back from my trip to see old friends in Lorelei. The end of the Inquisition flooded the free marches with able-bodied ex-soldiers looking for work in warmer weather. Suddenly I have more hands than I have shit to fix or things to fight. It's a good problem to have. Of course, a third of them still secretly work for Charter, but I'll put up with it. Some of the spies are better craftsmen than the craftsmen. Liliana always did have an eye for talent. Give May my love, would you? It'll be a while before I can make a trip to Minrathis again, and she's the only family I've got left that I'm willing to speak to. I think it's just family. I don't think they're actually related in any capacity, but he's talking about Mayvars. Yeah. It would make sense if they're related. Ring of the Warden Survivor. Some we save by destroying blight. Those we can't sometimes save us. The joining can give life to the blighted, but it is not a cure. It is the calling. That was oddly poetic. I'm trying to wrap my head around that. Call of the Carnival. Simple. We know that one. With first hands. I think we read that one too. Shifting map. The glowing lines on the map confound the eye. Like threads of light in murky water, recognizable shapes occasionally appear but scatter as quickly as they form. Many-limbed statue is Razakale, others a demon. Some say the statue depicts Razakale, others a demon. Still, others see no connection to known religions or the Fade. All agree it gives them a sense of unease. Memento Mori, a picture filled with dense symbolism of the necromantic arts. These allegorical illustrations are popular gifts for children about to come of age. Strange painting. Painting recovered from the collapsed tomb of an ancient king. Stories surrounding the burial site about spectral figures in a stolen crown are typical Navarran necropolis rumors. Impossible map. During the Storm Age, romantic Navarran artists mixed a drop of their own blood into the inks. The Watchers discouraged the practice as it kept leading to possessed artwork. Oh my god. Public warning. A wanted poster of the notorious half-made bandit, a thief who escaped a Morn Watch anatomy class post-mortem. He remains a persistent scourge in Navarra City. Written over artwork. What began as an anatomical study has degenerated into a series of furious notes from several scholars on whether a skeleton could ever be said to be nude. Vibrant quill. Vibrant hues of this quill seem completely alien, so deep inside the Grand Necropolis. It must have belonged to someone here who yearned for brighter days and brighter places. Due to the prelate of the Grand Necropolis, the previous prelate, Vestalis Pentagast, passed away in 949 Dragon. The ceremony was attended by his niece, a woman of some renown, Cassandra. Silver spoon, a piece from a cutlery collection intended to be part of an undead tableau, never used, presumably. Gilded cage is empty, yet on certain nights, birdsong pours out through the bars. And Shadow's Chance. Venatori love a spellbook, so we let them find one. It is full of what we believe is right and good. It has converted no one, but we have hope. Okay, that's all the codex. Like I said, next time we'll pick up here in the wetlands. We have some Great Warden stuff to do, but I think depending, I might do a little bit of running around in the crossroads, like I mentioned at the beginning of the episode. I'm kind of curious if there's more things to explore here. I mean, there is, but like, is there more things that are opened up now? Yeah, next time we will explore the wetlands in full, do all these quests that are available. I just want to mention again, I liked having the Inquisitor. I want more, so I'm hoping there's more story there with her returning in some capacity. I like the little Aveline mention, you know, she was... I really like that character. There's one... DA2 spoilers, obviously. But there's one scene after your mom dies in the game, and, you know, you get to talk to... I don't know if you get to talk to everybody, but you get to talk to most of your companions. And there's such a good... Oh my god, teary-eyed thinking about it. But there's such a good dialogue between Hawk and Aveline about that. It just sticks with me still. It's such a great character moment for them, but also, oh my god, why am I getting so teary-eyed about it? So anyways, I'll just always have a soft spot for Aveline, even though she's not like one of the fan favorite characters in that game, I think. You know, I have a really soft spot for that character. So just seeing that she's the acting Viscount is really cool. Obviously, Varric is indisposed, so he's not the current Viscount. I just love how they keep shoehorning in Sebastian Vale anywhere they can. Even though he is arguably like the dumbest character. Well, there's Ogren. You know, there's a lot of dumb character companions, but it's just funny, like, when you speak about companions that people don't care about, Sebastian is pretty unanimously at the bottom. So the fact that the games continue to, like, reference him all the time is weird, especially since he's a DLC. You know, he's still canon, but it's like, it's just a strange... It would be like in the Mass Effect series if like Kasumi or what's his fucking name? The mercenary dude. I can't even think of his name right now. But if they were like more prominent in the story, they're not prominent in there. And I'm not saying Sebastian is prominent either, but it's just the amount of times that Sebastian gets mentioned versus other characters is fascinating to me. You know, where's the Meryl love? This is 2 times now where Meryl could have been a character in these games. Like, what is going on? Her whole thing is fucking Alluvians and messing with spirits that maybe she shouldn't be messing with. That is right up the Inquisition. You know, we have so much Alluvian shit and spirit shit going on there. Solus would have loved talking to her. And then even this game, like, we have the Crossroads, which is all these fucking Alluvians. We have so much spirit nonsense going on up here in the north. It's just like, where is Meryl in all of this? We have Isabella coming back just to be part of the fucking Lords of Fortune. You know, I doubt we'll ever get confirmation on Anders because that's a player choice about whether to spare or kill him. But, you know, it would be intriguing to sort of see where some of these other characters are from previous games, and it just brings me back to, like, I'm sad that, you know, they obviously have the power to reference certain characters. You know, they mention Aveline here. Obviously, she's not scripted to die, so, or, you know, there's how do I want to say this? Like, Aveline, there isn't a way that she does die in DA2, but, like, even Isabella can die, I think. Right? Can't she? And like Fenris is fucking from Tevinter. Where's Fenris? You know, he would be a great character to introduce in this game. Anyways, I'm going off a tangent. Excited to see where we go from here. We're in Warden territory now, so it'll be interesting to see where we end up, what kind of shit we get down with. Thanks for joining this shorter episode. Just a little bit of running around doing side quests, but I had some fun, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.